Welcome back to Dragon Quest VIII, where the time has come for us to visit Rhapthorne'S Castle. And I'll be honest, not a place I want to go because it's utterly terrifying up there, as we'll see in a moment. There's a couple of things just to get out of the way first. First, as tradition dictates, we must have a chat with Medea. And this will be the last one we have before the darkness begins, I think. So I think this is just going to be her, I imagine, being upset about the sky and everything.
World coming to an end. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I'm so sorry. I lost control for a moment.
It's okay.
No matter how frightened I am, I want you to know that I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. I'll do whatever it takes to defeat Rapthorne. As far as I'm concerned, our battle against Rapthorne began the day Dormagus took the scepter.
It's true. The game does such a good job of making that seem like it's a personal thing for like Trodaine and the main characters at that point in the game. It doesn't feel like it's big picture, but the game does such a good job in slowly evolving it into like this massive picture. The murderers go global, and then Rapthorne just basically takes over the whole world. And I think that's a beautiful transition.
Now the sky is the colour of fire, and the entire world is living in fear. This isn't just about Trodaine anymore. Everyone's fate is in your hands.
Again, the slow build into that realisation is epic story writing.
And whatever happens, I'll stay by your side, always.
And just so beautifully done in these interactions as well. I mean, it's just beautiful. There's nothing more to be said. I mean, we can chat to the player. I think they pretty much say the same thing in these consultations. I mean, we've got the normal one, but we're going to get any... No, okay, we're going to get the same stuff as normal. Right, the only other thing I want to do before we go is head over to Mori's place at last. Because I've been saying in many episodes, I've been shocked every time my team comes out and half of them are dead. But finally going to go get them resurrected this time. And I think this is the first time I've been back here since recruiting Mori. So I think there are a few extra scenes. There we go.
When we are coming back here, ragazzo, I have the business to attend to. My pit does not run on itself, eh?
Fair play.
I must bring the dead monster in the teams back to the life. And all these things. So, scusi, but I must, how do you say, make myself scared for a while.
Close enough. I do love it, just kind of a failed translation in a lot of these characters. I mean, Yangus in particular, even though he's English. Even though he's English, Yangus just speaks in just a broken English. But it's done so well. Right, I think that's pretty much all we need. I think there is, introduced in the 3DS version, there are a couple of, or maybe just one, extra rank, I think. I think every time I played the PS2 version, the only team I ever had was the 3 golems. And I'm pretty sure the new rank they introduced for the 3DS version just wipes out the 3 golems immediately. Like they don't stand a chance, so... I kind of like what they did. From what I remember, it's meant to be like a new team thing. Oh, we get another scene here.
I have the news for you.
Yes?
As you know, it was always my dream to find a true fighting maestro with the skill to conquer even me.
And that was me!
But this is not the only purpose of the arena. No. As the proprietario, it is my duty to keep the passion and the gusto alive in my pit. That is why I invite you to take part in my competizione. That day when we first met, I see in your eyes that you will bring the passion to my pit.
When I first had this game, I didn't notice any of these innuendos, but definitely do now.
You never disappoint me. No, you do everything I ask, everything I hope for.
Thanks, man.
Now, the spectator.
Alright, we can skip a few of this, I think. This is basically just a new rank. Long story short. Rank X, okay. Did research why games have a rank A and then a rank S. Because it seemed fairly arbitrary at that... Oh no, new monsters. Nearly forgot the actual reason why I was here. It turns out the S is like star, so that's the equivalent of like A star in Britain as a rank. So S stands for star, but that's why it's above A. It all makes sense now. I only googled it recently. There's so many things that I've just sort of taken as fact, or I don't know, just things that I never bothered to research over the years, but so many things that make more sense now. Right, I think we've put this off for as long as we can. I think there is only one more place to go in this game now, and it is up to the dreaded Rhapthorne'S Castle. So, I mean, if you've watched a few of these channels... Oh, hello. Sorry, nearly forgot Mori.
shadows leave me behind. But I am ready. Back to the Aventura!
Let's go. Even though you'll definitely stand behind for this one. And if you've seen this channel before a little bit, we've done Dragon Quest IX and Dragon Quest XI. And just to compare, Dragon Quest IX's final dungeon, the theme in particular, is just eerie. It's very sort of quiet and suspenseful, and then it builds up to that massive final battle Corvus theme. And that's what kind of makes the Corvus theme probably my favourite final boss theme of all of Dragon Quest. And Dragon Quest XI, I mean, the less said about that theme, the better. I don't really like many of the themes of Dragon Quest XI. They were sort of, I don't know, not for me. But Dragon Quest VIII, I think this is my favourite final dungeon theme. Because it's not eerie like the Dragon Quest IX one was. This one, as soon as the theme plays, you get the overwhelming vibe of, oh god, what are we in for? So let's go in. I mean, I've said pretty much every theme that it's my favourite theme, but... There it is. I mean, I barely need any words to describe this theme. It's just utterly terrifying. Oh, you can chat to the party members. We'll have the normal 4, leaving Red and Mori behind. Just better fight him now and get it over with. True. Yeah, so this island is basically the island of Neos, made evil. So as we go through... Angelo getting deep. And it gets so miserable, mate. Gotta make your own luck. Being preached by Yangus. Lord of Darkness right where we want him. True. Yeah, as we go through this, we're going to see different parts of it. I think it's done so beautifully well how they kind of modified the Neos to make it evil. Because we're going to see lots of parts of this place that look like the Holy Isle of Neos. And they're just like little bits taken out of it, but made evil. But there's little bits of like the good holy place that kind of remain. We're going to try and kill off the monsters as we go here. I think any monsters that you miss out of this place you can, I think they just appear in the world below afterwards anyway. So it's not the biggest deal. I should probably try and conserve MP as we go, to be honest, because this is, oh god, the underpants dance has flattened us. Yeah, this is a big dungeon, as a final dungeon should be. These guys have got some speed on them as well. Outpacing everyone. I mean, Jess is on the floor. I reckon these guys are going to be a big step up from... What's the kind of last region before you come here? Trine Gully? The monsters there. I mean, I've gone back and filled in a lot of the bestiary pages again. The only ones I'm missing at the moment are creatures from the Dark World and from here. But... yeah, they've taken 2 big hits there and they're all still up. And they've distracted half of us. Oh, I should say as well, I made a Timbrel of Tension. They're not very hard to make. The skull helm is in Pichu. It's on the little plateau. And I think it's just, was it a tough guy tattoo and a magic beast hide? And the magic beast hide you can get as a drop from the guys in Pickham. If I remember, I think I had one spare anyway. And then tough guy tattoo you can buy in Argonia. So other than the skull helm, it's literally just buyables, I think, which not too bad. And I've given it to, what is that? Healing themselves now. So even the simplest of fights in this place. Frustratingly difficult. I've given the Timbrel to Jess since it's kind of, she has the least important turns anyway. She's mainly just there for support. So I gave her the Timbrel. But that is like... there we go, we got him. That is a massive item. Even like, well, the first one you get especially, I think you can make up to 3. But the first one in particular, I mean, Jess, every turn now, she's going to be boosting pretty much everyone's tension by 1 level. Don't know if the books in here are worth reading. Are they going to give us some lore? No, written by an alchemist. Okay, it's just going to be alchemy. Oh, you got all the recipes here. To be honest, I'm quite tempted just to go through all of these. I mean, I'm hoping for some lore, really. We get some Rapthorne lore, or are just all of these going to be alchemy things? Mask of that's going to be alchemy, isn't it? Yep. I might actually try making some stuff. Because I generally don't do much alchemy at all in any of the Dragon Quest games, to be honest. And DQ9 kind of makes you in the end game. Okay, just filtered with insanity. Fair enough. But beyond that, I've never been anywhere close to 100% alchemy in any of these games. I've never done true 100%. I've done a couple of, like, beating the final, getting full defeated monster list and full camera thingies. I think I've done that twice. It's a very nice game to get 100% completion on in that respect. Can't be bothered with the other 2. Oh god, trap box. I mean, that was a boss in a previous place, and now it's just roaming around here. Right, 5,000 gold? Right, that would have been a map in the old game. You can see how evil this theme is getting. It builds up as well. The strings are utilised so well. And there's a thing I noticed in the last playthrough of this game. There's the enemies, like the noise that plays when enemies see you. It just plays out of nowhere here. I've got no idea if that's done intentionally, just to kind of like try and throw you off, or if it's a glitch. But it just makes the place scarier again. There's so many bits here that are just made for intimidation. And I'd say I know my way around this place as well, but evidently not. I must have been through here. I don't know how many playthroughs I've done of this game over the years. 10 plus, at least. I don't know how many of those were completionist, but... Oh, these guys definitely look like they were going to attack. This looks like the... This is the church in Neos, isn't it? I think. But I don't think I ever actually went in there. Right, we definitely need this guy for the best diary, so we're going to go for these as well. Interesting they called this place just the Black Citadel. I think in Dragon Quest XI they gave it a load of pun names, the final place. You had the Tower of Power and then the Palace of Malice. Just got very silly, but just nice and simple Black Citadel for this one. That's all you need. Archdemon. I'm pretty sure this Archdemon has been in like every Dragon Quest game. He's a recurring one. Shouldn't be too difficult though with footpammers. I mean, I should just have Jess use the Timbrel of Tension in pretty much every fight as well, because that is pretty much what she is. Well, now that she's got that item, that's what she's going to be best for. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, he's done 4. Honestly, the enemies are just... They're just a step up again. And we're going to see later that the bosses in this place are another big step up. Oh dear. Didn't remember the Hustle Dance actually be used in this game. I only really noticed Hustle Dance in DQ11 when Sylvando gets it as an ability that heals. Right, there we go. We've got the Archdemon and the Caped Caperer. I think there's quite a few more to tick off. That'll do for now. Right. Yeah, okay, left is just treasures then, at 5,000 gold. On the right, I think there should be a switch that does the stairs somewhere around here. I mean, I do want to explore this place pretty thoroughly. Because this is, I think, the only place in the game you can't ever come back to once you finish it. Go through that? Yeah. Trolls never chase. Dead end. Trying to recognise what part of Neos this is. I mean, we never really explored in this playthrough the Neos in any great detail. But again, that's a place that just gets completely destroyed by Marcello as Rapthorne. Right, we'll go for the claws. I'm going to have Jess use the Timbrel of Tension in this one. If I can find it. There it is. So that is literally just infinite use, plus 5 tension to everyone. And that makes it just so incredibly good. So if you've got, you know, the hero and Yangus both psyching up, Jess using the Timbrel, and then Jess using Timbrel in the second turn, that's everyone on 50 by the second turn. Yeah, there you go. That's by far Jess's most powerful ability now. I don't really think she's going to have that many other uses. I mean, she doesn't have Magic Burst yet. But that's kind of really... When I played this game before, that's what I do. It's Jess using the Timbrel of Tension, and then if she gets to 100 without being disrupted, I'll fire off a Magic Burst, if I think the boss is close enough. To be fair, I don't know how you get Elfin Elixirs in this game. In Dragon Quest XI it's quite straightforward, because you buy them in the casino. I think you have to make them in this game, I don't really remember how. Cheeky level up, we'll take that. I don't remember what we're doing, but we got half. There's nothing else good in that. Oh yeah, it's weighing up whether I want to go for Giga Gash. How much more? Right, so much more for Lightning Thrust. I mean, we definitely want that though. I might just not allocate yet, because we're not going to get anything yet. I'll make my mind up later on. We do definitely want Lightning Frost just for Metal Slimes, but it's not essential. And I wish you could reallocate skill points in this game, because obviously you'd put them all in Lightning Frost, level up to 100, and then take them all out and get proper abilities. But this is going to be one of the sleeping accommodations in Neos turned evil. Do we get any lore books? Yeah, no, books are tattered there. I imagine a lot of this is going to be alchemy. Oh no, it's no use. Didn't win for it. Lord of Darkness Fortress will be his fool's errand. Could only make that special art. Okay, it's alchemy. Never mind. I thought that was going to be good lore then, but no. But interesting that kind of implies that this castle has existed before. And this isn't the first time it's arisen. Did the sages have to come through a castle to fight Rapthorne? We don't really get as much detail about the sages in the kind of first fight compared to Dragon Quest XI's Elusive Age, where we get a lot of detail. We have to follow in their footsteps. I can't be bothered to smash every one of these crates. A lot of them are going to be quite good, I think. Cured cheese, rock salt. Haven't used any of the other cheeses in a while. See the life. Oh, I'm tempted to smash them all now. I think if you do miss treasures, they do appear in Neos. In like one big treasure chest. God. I ain't making it through there. Oh, I am. I don't know what that wolf statue is, to be honest. Right, there's the lever. That's the first checkpoint of this place unlocked. Again, this theme is something of... It is orchestrally beautiful. Because it's... I don't know if I rate it more. I think I do rate it as an individual track. I think I do like it more than Dragon Quest IX's. That's the one I'll kind of compare it to. We'll forget Dragon Quest XI's to pretend that one doesn't exist. Dragon Quest IX's, in conjunction with the Corvus theme, Dragon Quest IX's theme is brilliant. Because it's such an eerie and slow build-up to an epic climactic boss fight music. Whereas these two individually, in Dragon Quest VIII, I think, they're better individual tracks, I think. Because this one's just utterly terrifying. I think as final boss themes go, I do just about prefer Corvus' theme to Rapthorne's, but they're both incredible. Oh dear. Help. Oh. Never been through this door. Not sure I've ever seen this room. Definitely have a look at this. Oh, give me some good lore. Curse shields. No, this is just going to be... I'm pretty sure I've done that one already. Oh, I did make a couple of items. I made a metal king shield for one. I gave that to Jess. I think there's a ruinous shield on the Dark Ruins Island on the plateau, accessible by bird. And then you track that in with Saint Sashes and I think an Orichalcum. Right, we'll kill this guy if he's got any other new monsters with him, but if not, nah, we shall run. And yeah, Orichalcum. I can't... I seem to remember, I might be misremembering entirely, I think there is limited Orichalcum in this game, so you do have to choose what you make and what you don't make. I don't think it's a drop, although I could be making this up entirely, I don't really remember. One Google search away, but I can't really be bothered. So thought we're making it through there. I tend to have better like space realization in Dragon Quest IX of all those times running through grottos. You know exactly which monsters you can't get past and which ones you can. See, that game has massive whales appearing in very tiny corridors at different points, so... Actually, am I lost? I usually know where I'm going in this place quite well. I certainly didn't the first time I played it, because it's just an utter mess. Oh, this must be the Neos graveyard. Okay, I think we do want to go... I think this is the way of treasure. I think. Yeah. Is this place... That corridor gives me chills every time. We'll see a little bit later on, it's done so phenomenally well. Silver Shield. Interesting. That, I remember, is pretty good. As a boost to everyone. I think that's probably going to be best with Angelo, isn't it? Yeah. It's not too much of an upgrade for the others. Right, and smash the pots. Take a cheeky mini medal, maybe. Still a big smile on the hero's face, despite being in the most evil place in the world. You kind of see where Dragon Quest XI's inspiration came from, a lot of it. I think they are, in particular those two, very similar games. We're getting past there, are we? I think we need this enemy as well. But yeah, a lot of Dragon Quest XI, I mean, you've got the tower in the middle of the map. Dragon Quest XI kind of added to it by making you have the Sword of Light to get into it. Oh god. These aren't actual... Oh dear. These aren't the actual bosses, are they? Original boss in Swordsman's Labyrinth was the trap box. These guys are just reskins. I'm pretty sure though, the bosses in Cash and Carry's episode, the Baccarat one, I'm pretty sure they are just normal enemies. I think their HP was scaled up. But, right, you might actually have to play tactics here. Timbrel of Tension, and we'll do a multi-heal. So the thing about Timbrel as well, it boosts Angelo's multi-heal. So in the very late game, when we come to do the kind of endgame bosses, Angelo kind of becomes, even though he's like, throughout the whole game, he is your best healer, and you absolutely need him essentially, and he's probably the number one to have, given multi-heal and Kazing. He becomes a lot relatively weaker in the late game, because he doesn't get Omni-heal, from what I remember. The hero does, which makes him the best healer. But I think with the Timbrel of Tension, if you've got two people using it, multi-heal effectively becomes an Omni-heal, just because all that tension goes into the heal as well. Right, we'll definitely heal up before we move on. Oh, is this the depths now? Oh, I'm getting scared if this is the depths. I can't remember. Oh no, I do remember, don't I? Right, it is in here. Oh, King Slime! Ooh! I can't be bothered to change weapons, but we'll do our best. Oh, we've got Foul Fighters as well. Oh, just put everyone else on then. Angelo, or Yangus, Executioner, and then... I don't know, normal attack. Can whips land a critical hit on a normal attack? I don't think they can. Oh well. We'll leave it up to chance. 50-50. Not that adding the spear makes much difference to that. Put it up to 62.5, but... see if we get this. I was wondering how early on Metal King Slimes... every time. I was wondering how early Metal King Slimes came into the Dragon Quest series, because I think from what I remember from Dragon Quest VII, they were in that game. How long have they been around? Have they been around since the start? Comments, help me. Unlucky. Should have used the spear, but I couldn't be bothered. Yeah, they are such a staple in every game, Metal King Slime training. I personally don't really like how they do it in Dragon Quest XI, where you can summon them. I like having to go to a specific place like Slime Hill or Slime Island. Slime Hill in both DQ8 and 9. I don't really like the fact that they're just anywhere in DQ11, but oh well. It's still a brilliant game, despite how much I slag it off. Right, I'm very confident that this guy's a photo. Yep. I just remember too much from previous playthroughs. We definitely want to kill him as well, because best area and all that, even though he'll appear in the world below. I've got 2 of them. Right, we want sensible tactics then, with Timbrel of Tension. And that item is just incredible. I was thinking you don't... Is there an equivalent to that in Dragon Quest IX? I've never used it if there was. Nah, there can't be, surely. I would have known about it if there was one in DQ9. There's not even tension in DQ11. There is a tension mod, I think. I didn't cover that one in my mods video when I did that. DQ11, DQ8 style tension mod. I might actually try it. I haven't picked up DQ11 since the end of the series, but I'll definitely do some more playthroughs of that in the future. Just play with it. There we go, that'll do. That should get all of them. Yeah, you can see how good this is, because both Angelo and Jess are on 20 tension, despite attacking every turn. Yeah, Angelo does huge damage. Should have done that a couple of episodes, really. Would have made the previous few bosses much, much easier. Oh well, we've got it now. I think that should take us through the next few bosses. In theory. I don't know. I'm not going to say that with any confidence, because I have been blasted out a couple of times in my playthroughs by the upcoming boss. Right. The Lord of Darkness spoke to me. He said, when lost in the city of the spiral, you must never retrace your steps. Okay. If you do, you will lose yourself in yet more powerful illusions. So again, that kind of implies that this place has existed before. And who knows who kind of wrote those notes, to be honest. We don't know if that's an evil entity or someone good. Maybe it was one of the sages. That would make the most sense, wouldn't it? Right, where are we? Okay, we should be able to... There should be a switch where we can get a checkpoint up. Oh god, what is this place? What was this in the Neos? Or is this a new evil place? The Lord of Darkness spoke to me. He said the Black Citadel cannot exist without its master. If he is defeated, the castle will turn to the very substance against the pilgrims from the world of light. Will turn its very substance. So if we destroy the castle, that would be bad? If it's going to turn its substance against us? I mean, this is turning into another Marcello situation where taking arms against Marcello may not have been the correct choice. I mean, that's a questionable statement. That's a big if. I think it would have just been Marcello taking over the world if we hadn't stopped him. I think he would have been beaten by Rapthorne eventually. Couldn't resist him forever. I don't think. Right, let's try and get around here. Beautiful. There's a Sage's Stone somewhere. Might be this one. Ooh, it is. I'll be honest, it's a cool item, but I've never... I don't think I've ever used it. It's basically, I'm just going to give it straight to Yangus. It enables him to do a 60 HP multi-heal. But it's only 60 HP, which makes him a relatively weak multi-healer, and I don't think it's affected by tension. So it's 60 HP for the rest of the game, which... If Yangus does need to do an emergency multi-heal... But then again, he's the slowest, so he's never going to go first anyway. I don't know, I've never used it personally, but... I don't know if it makes anything. I can't remember. Might be an alchemy ingredient. Right, we have all of the checkpoints ready to march into... ready to march up the castle. I mean, the iconography here is brilliant. I've never really understood the significance of the walls here. Right, we ain't making it past him. No way. I do love this. I know, this is easily for me... I mean, even graphics-wise, I think this place is cooler and darker than Mordegon's castle. I don't know, I think... the fact that you can just sort of fly... I mean, I know we get checkpoints here as well, but the fact that you can just fly straight to the top of Mordegon's castle, essentially, once you've unlocked all the checkpoints. I don't know. I find this place cooler. I can't really explain why better than that. Right, is there anything... no, that staircase is shattered completely. Alright, we've got 2 places. Let's have a look over the balcony at first. I think we're just having a look around at this point. Taking the scenic route. Yeah. Again, just utterly ominously beautiful. I think we're going to have to head in. This... I think is where I think it is. Okay, no, 1 level down. Did we get the Dullahan? I can't remember. I don't think we did actually, but I'm sure we'll crop up again. Oh no, it's this bit. Right, okay. Again, this place is just sickeningly beautiful, because it's a garden. This bit. You've got like the... I don't know what part of the Neos this was supposed to be either, but you've got like the garden and beautiful plants, and then you've got this theme surrounded by evil monsters possessed by, you know, the monster, the Lord of Darkness. It's just that kind of juxtaposition between light and then just totally surrounded by evil. It's just so beautifully done. You didn't really get that much in Mordegon's Castle in DQ8. Thinking about it, there's a lot of similarities between this place and DQ9's final dungeon as well. DQ9's was the realm of the Almighty, the heavenly place, turned into hell by Corvus. And this is kind of very similar. You had Neos, the Holy Isle, the most religious, like the mecca of this religion in the game, that was just completely turned evil by... oh no, gone the wrong way already. Completely turned evil by Rapthorne. And yeah, very similar to DQ9 now that I think about it. Never made that comparison before. Right, we need to go all the way around. Oh, I remember. I know exactly what I'm doing. A column kind of looks like a Mario Bowser Castle column. Don't know why, it makes me think of that. Interesting. I mean, to be honest, I've tried to like... many times over the years, I've tried to sit down and write like a fantasy thing and then create like fantasy visions and just like create a whole new story. It's so difficult because it feels like everything has been done before. Like I'm a very good innovator, very bad inventor. We're getting around it? Just about. But yeah, I'm always subconsciously basing something on something that's already been done and that's been seen before. It's a very difficult thing, but I mean, this place just does it beautifully. The most evil place in the world, surrounded by beautiful trees. And with that, we are in the most evil part of this place. I think the first time I came here... well, the 4 statues represent the 4 pilgrims who will journey under a cloud of sadness. That must be us. May the darkness surround the lost pilgrims. Very contradictory, it fully healed us. Right, I mean... oh, okay, the statues are there. Maybe it's those statues then and not us, although they represent the 4 pilgrims. The first time I played this game, this place had its exact intended effect on me, and then it just utterly baffled me and terrified me. So it looks very much like the Neos. Got the armour shop there, a couple of other shops as we go around, and it looks exactly like the Neos does in this exact moment. Is that door going to do anything? Can we get anywhere? No. But yeah, it looks exactly Neos. There's no like evil influence here. And then we've just come round in a circle. And it looks exactly the same. But we saw what that sign said a little while ago. We must never retrace our steps. We'll be lost even further. And it's turned evil. There's floors of poison. Alright, we need this guy anyway, so we'll kill him. I mean, it's just so fantastically done, this part of the game. I mean, I can only apologise if you're watching this playthrough and it's the first time you've seen this game. I'm kind of spoiling it all, but when you play this game, I mean, So many parts of this game are meant to be enjoyed like on a beautifully warm summer's day, and it's just meant to be very peaceful. And it does a brilliant job of that as well. But when you get here, and it's just so evil, and just like, this place is designed to confuse the player. And if it's your first playthrough, I mean, it absolutely did that for me. Right, we'll do a Timbrel of Tension. Kind of needing that for every monster. Okay, we got the priest. The Hell Gladiators are evil creatures. I mean, we have one in the party still, but... should have him here with the tension, I think. It's a shame that we didn't bother... yeah, nice. It's a shame that we didn't bother to unlock Magic Burst early with Jess now that we've got the Timbrel of Tension. Because that is the kind of last resort attack that just blows up everything. Like, it's ideal for when you reckon monsters are close, but not that close. And the further we go around, the more evil this place is going to get. But you just have to keep moving forward. I did that well. Pleased with myself. Oh dear, King Kyo's I'm pretty sure we've got this guy in the best area already. We must do. Yeah. Can run away from this one. The corridors look bigger in the fights. I do like the big corridor vibe. I think the bigness of it just makes it look more terrifying. And the floors are poison as well. We're gonna no choice but to run through it. Oh, we've got away. Oh, the statues are now headless. And there's no escape anymore. The stairs upwards have just ended. And we've seen... oh dear, it's getting even worse. We've got prison cells now. Oh dear. Right, I should be able to run away from these guys, I think. Yeah, I've got these two already. Lovely. So now we've got prison cells. Nothing but corpses behind them. The emblem glowing purple. Just the most evil way as well. This is like... I'm guessing the interpretation is this is what the Holy Isle of Neos would be like if Rapthorne fully took over everything. This is what everything would be like if Rapthorne won. That's my interpretation anyway. Not sure we've got that Cyclops, it might be a different one. Now the statues have no bodies at all, it's just feet now. I mean, I want to get some before we go into the depths. I think I trapped him. Oh no. Do want to get some... we'll chat to the party one more time. We'll chat to them once we're down there as well. I mean, they must be... feel him getting closer. The big bad boss is nearby. We'll show him. Yangus is confident. Yeah, Angelo. Again. Strange distortion of space. One of Rapthorne's little tricks. Yeah, okay, Yangus is giving up. Shut in the eyes. Someone will have to hold me and show me the way. Yeah, I mean, everyone's unnerved at this stage. This is the most... now we've got lava as well. Traditional final dungeon lava. But I think we have reached... I mean, the map suggests that we have reached the bottom of the Black Pinnacle. And we can see our enemy. Let's heal up before we go in. We've done well to conserve MP, really. I suppose we were just kind of normal attacking and using the Timbrel. Again, the iconography of the walls. And that kind of looks like golden slimes on the pillars a little bit. But I think that is our first sight of the Lord of Darkness himself. Rapthorne. There we go, all four of us already.
I've been waiting for you meddlesome fools. Your pitiful attempts to stop me have been in vain.
Lord of Darkness has the stupidest voice going. We've sort of heard it a bit in parts where he's been possessing people, but...
Behold, I am the Lord of Darkness, Rapthorne. My resurrection to flesh has been a long and painful journey.
He did well though, he killed all 7 heirs, we couldn't stop him.
And what pitiful circumstances we have all had to endure along the way. But humans, now I will unite us in happiness.
Interesting word.
From this moment, the world of light and the world of darkness will be as one. And this union shall herald the reign of a new ruler.
Can't help but wonder, was that what Marcello wanted? Did he want to rule over the world of light and darkness as well?
One
But he's not around anymore.
Pitiful lives as a mark of your respect and adoration.
Come on then. I mean, that, to be honest, is classic Dragon Quest villain speech. And interestingly, we get Dormagus' theme. We're not getting a unique final boss theme. I wonder. Right, let's send in the teams first. Work out what we're going up against. I mean, with the Timbrel of Tension, I think we should have this fight in the bag comfortably, I think. It does make me think about speeches. Again, I do have a habit of talking about anything other than Dragon Quest VIII while playing Dragon Quest VIII, but as speeches go, I think you want a villain speech to explain to you logically just how hopeless your efforts are. Because, again, I'm throwing back to Percy Jackson. There's a scene in The Last Olympian. Oh dear, Kira's out. We know he's got a critical hit then. There's a scene in Percy Jackson where Prometheus explains to him that he's got no chance whatsoever. He breaks down the numbers, he just says you've got no chance. And just the hero speech at that point is, you know, consider what you're about to do before I destroy you all. It's like, just goosebumps that the hero has that much strength and resilience. And that's kind of what you want to... That's kind of what you want the villain to promote at this point. But Dragon Quest dialogue doesn't do the best job, I don't think, of writing brilliant villains. I mean, to be fair, in both Dragon Quest XI and VIII, their sub-villain, Dormagus in 8 and then Mordegon in 11, they do a very good job of making them compelling characters after their death, which is a frustrating thing. Because we saw Dormagus' backstory in this one after we killed him, and he wanted to prove himself as a magician. He was willing to steal the scepter on his own accord, but then he got completely possessed and turned evil. And then similarly with Mordegon in DQ11, he was, as it turned out, good. He was Morkant. But then Kalasmos again possessed him. There's a lot of similarities between the games now that I think about it. But yeah, still the dialogue. Oh, lovely. Well done, Dumpkin. And that's completely ineffective. What was that? It's blocked. What's that? I don't know what that is. Some weird glitch. Oh, must be a HD mod glitch. Yeah, compelling dialogue. I mean, I hope that's one of the things that Dragon Quest changes going forward when we get Dragon Quest XII. No information on that as far as I know still, as of the time of recording. But yeah, I hope compelling villains is one thing I'd want. What else do we want for future Dragon Quest games? Customizability, I think, for characters. Like we had in DQ9. I mean, the ideal would be customizable characters to the extent they are in DQ9, but with interesting and compelling stories like they have in DQ8 or 11 would be the ideal. And I'm hoping still, made this comment in previous DQ11 video, I'm hoping that AI can get to the point where it can pronounce your name when you type it into the start. Because I think there's a lot of mods going around at the moment, I think in Skyrim in particular, where you can basically type in your own dialogue and have it read out in the voice of that particular voice actor. What are we doing? Timbrel of Tension. So that's what I hope they would do one day with Dragon Quest. I'm not going to waste Angelo's tension on... I might just have him use Defending Champion, actually. But yeah, what I want future games to do is you type in your name at the start and then AI basically pronounces your name in the relevant voice. That, I think, would be incredible. What am I doing? I've taken off his shield, haven't I? I'm trying to think while performing actions. It's not going well. Right, remove his weapon, then Defending Champion. Okay, wasted a Disrupt. It's all going our way so far. If he goes for... Okay, not too bad. And he's getting 2 turns rather than 4. Which is, I think for the hero I've got an Ogre Shield, which I think I picked that up in the desert somewhere, on the little raised platform in the desert, I think. I can't quite remember. Actually, we shouldn't have done... What am I doing? I'm trying to think too much and not think about what I'm doing. Right, we want to psych up with both the hero and Yangus and then use the Timbrel. Now I remember. Right, so that's 25, 20, 20. Yep. So I mean, Angelo's multi-heal will be basically an omni-heal at this stage. Right, the hero, as long as we don't get disrupted, the hero should go to 50. Not taking much damage either. Beautiful. A beautifully defended attack. We are smashing this. Right, we have a hero do Falcon Slash at 50. Yangus Parallax. I just should get there first, I think. So Yangus, as long as we don't get disrupted, should have 50. The hero might get 100. No, only 50. Huge though, 566. I'd say he's got... I reckon he's got around a few thousand health. Maybe 3 or 4. Full health. Even if we do get disrupted, we can get everyone back to very high tension very quickly. Yanger's gone first anyway. 590. No need for a sap, right? Yeah, okay. Disrupted at a very nice time, to be fair. Jess and Angela have lost their tension, but... oh well. He's done 2 in a row. Complete waste. Is this guy really the Lord of Darkness? Is this all he's got? Because we are dominating in this fight so far. I'll defend again. That seemed to work quite well. It's gone first this time. The Kamoob did barely anything. It's the Metal Slime Armor. Okay. He's not thrown much at us at all yet that's given us much to think about, to be fair. We had a lot more struggle with Juggerroth. There we go. They're up to 20. Get them attacking next turn. Hopefully Jess goes first and gets the Timbrel of Tension in. Still don't have Yanks' best axe ability. Typhia Small, I think it is. Still needs to be a higher level. How unfortunate. Honestly though, we can get it straight back in like 2 turns. That could hurt. Okay, not too bad. The multi-heal should get that fine. And they're still attacking with 5 tension, which could be worse. That's a full heal because tension. All he can really do is annoy us at this stage. We are far too good for him. It's still not a that weak attack because we're on 5. Can't remember when the next time... I'm pretty sure there are 3 Timbrel of Tensions in this game. I think there were only 2 in the PS2 version, but I think the 3DS had a 3rd one that you got in the big dungeon at the end that was introduced in the 3DS version. I can't remember where you get the 2nd one. It might be from... How much am I going to spoil? It might be from one of the dragons. I can't remember. Or it might be in the final cave after. Not spoiling anything, not spoiling anything. Okay. Not again. Oh well. I think we'll get him a sack in on 20... Just gone yet? Can't remember. We'll get him a sack in next turn anyway on 20. Just because he likes to disrupt this guy. Don't want to waste too many turns playing it out. And I might get Angelo attacking as well, to be honest. I feel like he's making this too easy for us. Right, he's gone first. Fair play, yeah. Can't argue with that. If that was a crit as well, he would have taken out 2. Right, now he's given me a little bit to think about at least. I don't know what I thought in previous playthroughs, but in this one I'm definitely thinking this is a bit too easy. This is suspiciously easy for the final boss. We do now have to do a revive, but I'm going to bank on Jess being okay, which she will be unless it's a crit. I did it. Okay. Could be worse. I do quite a bit. Yeah, okay. But everyone's back up. Is Angelo? I think he does have some tension, to be honest, so... I think it is definitely going to be worth me waking up Jess, though, because she's got the Timbrel now, so she is quite valuable. So, yeah, I guess psych up again, and I think this has got to be a multi-heal. Could hurt if it's Jess, that should be fine. Barely anything. Yeah, disrupt, yeah. Should have seen that one coming. So the multi-heal might not fully heal Jess. But it should be more than enough. Okay, yeah, fine. Still easily in the game. Jess back awake as well. I think we will psych up. I mean, he's proven to be a bit of a pain with tension. You know, I psych up the hero, but not Yangus. Let him attack. It's proven to be a bit of a pain in regards to disrupting, but it's nothing too bad. Let's take off and defend again. One. That was wasted, wasn't it? Oh, just Yangus. Right, multi-heal next turn then. Wondering why Angela barely took anything, but defending champion. So everyone at 5. I think Yangus is attacking, isn't he? Oh well. I'm not going to go in for the kill just yet. I don't think he's quite close enough. But it's definitely attack with the hero, psych out with Yangus, Timbrel of Tension, multi-heal. The turns just write themselves now. Barely have to think. Ouch. Hero down again. Oh, he was on 50 as well. That's annoying. We did a multi-heal, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, and it's a full heal because tension. Too easy. The Timbrel of Tension is such a massive upgrade. I should have done it earlier, a few episodes ago when we first got the bird. That's the earliest time you can get it. Yep, definitely an attack for Yangus, definitely Timbrel, and Kazing. They just write themselves. Oh dear, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a big problem now. Right, just fingers crossed this is a winner. Not quite, okay. Right, okay. I mean, we could do a Kaplunk. Yangus will lose all of his MP. This is a thinker though. It's Angelo. What are the chances of him getting woken up with an attack? I mean, there's a 50% chance it'll be a critical hit and it'll kill him in one hit anyway. I think we do a Kaplunk. I think we do. No, he's woken up. What a stupid choice that was immediately. Didn't expect him to wake up that quickly. Oh well. At least everyone's back up. Yangus is going to have to do Helm Splitter now instead of Parallax, but oh well. I think Rapthorne is fairly close at this point. It's literally just those critical hits that are the only problem in this fight. I don't think there's any, like, comparable item. There's an item in Dragon Quest IX which blocks all crits. You can only give it to one party member, but it blocks all crits. I don't think there's anything comparable in DQ8 as far as I know. Right. It's going to have to be... we're going to have to do an Omni-Heal, aren't we? Because Angelo is going to have to... She has just got Kazing now. No, okay. Yeah, it would have to be an Omni-Heal in that case, because Angelo is going to have to Kazing. But the hero might go last. I think it's going to be fine, because literally the crits are all we have to worry about. So let's do a Timbrel and then Kazing with Angelo. He's gone first again. Oh, he's not going to win, is he? No, okay, cool. That's right, if he used another breath attack then we would have been in big trouble. No, we've got everyone back on full health. Basically just a reset. And now we just play it from how we went before. I think... No, okay, we don't psych up, we attack next turn. Given that we'll be on 20. Alright, so Falcon, he's going to have to do Helm Splitter. Timbrel, and I think defend. So well, this is, hopefully we don't get disrupted. We could be on for a winner here if we don't get disrupted. There's one good move. That's a dazzle, isn't it? Alright, Yangus isn't dazzled. He's going to do big damage regardless. I'm probably going to miss everything here. Yep. Yangus might have a winner. Not quite. The Helm Splitter's damage just isn't there. I don't know how you de-dazzle. I've got no idea. Yeah, we will psych up once. I think Angelo defend. I'm not going to bother with any kabuffs like breath or kabuff. Alright, Jess and Andrew are both on 50. If we don't get disrupted, I'm going to attack with them next turn. Thought he was going to do it for a third time in a row then, do the crit. Honestly, I think everyone attacks next turn. Everyone. Actually, the hero is dazzled, so he might... Oh, they're both dazzled though. Oh, they're going to have to use spells. The hero is dazzled, or he's not. I don't know. I think we do. I think we go for a Falcon. Angelo's dazzled, so he might as well. Yeah. No, I think we're going to get him. I think we're going to get him. Yangus isn't dazzled. Jess is dazzled, but she can do spells, so... What do we go for? Kaboom or Crackle? I reckon we go Kafrizzo, actually. Just go with that. Angelo is dazzled, but I think we're going to get him. We should heal, but I think we can get him with Kaswoosh. Everyone's attacking. Banking all on this turn. Oh, 600. That's huge. Kaswoosh is in. We got him. Risk paid off. There we go. The final boss is defeated. Let's watch him disintegrate now. Uh-oh. Is he beaten? And into a yellow blob and disintegrated. I think we've done it. Obviously wear off. Party is fully healed. We've done it! We've killed Rapthorne! Everyone, we've done it! Yangus, we've done it. Words can't describe how happy I am right now. Time to bid this place farewell. There's no need for an extended play. Yep, true. Oh, Alistair. Oh, we've done it! Everyone's... Jess can't describe how happy she is. So why is the ominous theme still playing? Uh-oh. Castle's coming down.
This doesn't look good. We've got to get out of here.
I've only ever done this dungeon with these four. I don't know what happens if you bring Mori and Red up here. Maybe you get different dialogue, but... Well, I've never tried. I never really do the story with... I never really include them in dungeons I go to, because... They are, like, better characters, strategy-wise, but they're not relevant to the story. So, I don't generally bother. Right. I mean, that sign earlier told us never retrace our steps, but I think we're going to have to here. We're going to have to get out of here somewhere. I mean, I'm going to try evac, because you have to try, but... Nah, of course not. Of course it doesn't work. Right. Hopefully this place will just revert slowly back into peaceful Neos now. Yeah, it's a shame this game doesn't have a run button like... I mean, the run and jump in DQ11, even though the jump is entirely pointless, it just makes your character feel a bit more fluid. And oh dear, the statues are attacking. Could be zombie gladiator. Oh, it's a dark gladiator. 2 flame spirits. Yeah, this is a bit I like when the theme carries on. Because I get annoyed in many similar games where you're listening to a beautiful theme and then you get into a battle and the theme just ends. And right, actually, let's do some big area spells. Yanks doesn't really have any. Just Timbrel. Oh, see, I want Angelo to have the Timbrel of Tension here because I want him using. Oh, let's just have a normal attack. This isn't going to be the most difficult fight, I don't think. Or it shouldn't be anyway. I mean, the whole thing is literally coming down at this point, so we need to fight as quick as we can. Oh, it's got no weapon. Whoops. That's the danger of using defending champion, putting your weapon down. Well, that should do a fair bit though. Yeah, beautiful. Right, same again, I think. Let's wrap this up ASAP. Actually, we might as well have Jess attack as well here, because she'll have some tension. And give Angelo his Falcon Blade back. Have a scrap. Jess just completely invulnerable. I think it's a combination of the Metal King Shield and the Dragon Robe. I'm pretty sure the Dragon Robe reduces spell damage by a fixed amount. So if it fixes it below 0, then it'll just do nothing. There we go, we're through. We must keep running though. Is that spicy cheese? I've got no idea what many of the cheeses do to be honest, I barely even use them. But just give him a munchie and he can shoot some fire. Right, is the place going back to how it was? I think it is. It's going away from the jail vibe and towards the kind of poison ruined Neos vibe. I think we're working our way out of this place. We can see the statues there, headless again. So they've gone back to having bodies and not just feet. This is like... I think there's 3 regions of this place really. You have the normal one at the start, the poison one, and then the jail one. I think you can just about see when you're going into each one because the game lags very slightly. What are we seeing? Are we going to go back to normal Neos? Does that look normal? Oh, we can't see the stairs out of here yet. We see them on the map. Is that our way out? Can we escape there? I mean, the statues are there. Or we're going to have to go around one more time. No, that's blocked, isn't it? One more full rotation. I think Neos is slowly rebuilding, though. Slowly going back to the Holy Isle. Less Rhapthorne's Castle. Those are the stairs. I mean, we came in this way, didn't we? We came in and got the treasure from that little bit on the map. There's the treasure chest we got. Whatever it was, I can't remember, but... It's going well. We're going the right way. We're going to see our way out. There's our way out. You can see it on the map. It's just up these steps where the 4 statues are placed. Let's get straight out of here. Uh-oh. Oh, the statues are fighting us. I really enjoy this fight. I don't know why. It's like fighting less strategy intelligent versions of the main characters. I'm going to do this properly. I'm going to psych up and attack everything just on the Timbrel. I think psych up with Angelo as well. From what I remember, these guys hit hard. This is the situation with a big grin. Nice. I love the little bits they've just added. Statue casts Kafrizzle. Straight on the hangers. I would have loved if they would have coded it for the statue of Jessica to only attack Angelo as well. That would have been good. A couple of normal attacks, nothing too bad. Right, we're on 20. I think we fired the big attacks this time. It's big area attacks. I think Angelo... We want to take out Angelo and the hero because they are the healers. I'll go for Angelo first. And Jessica boom. Although, no, we want to run 50 tension, really, don't we? So Timbrel again. Angelo attack the statue of himself, I think. It's a very un-Angelo thing to do, but we'll have him do just that. They can't possibly have Disruptive Wave, so won't worry about that. Yeah, beautiful damage. Statue of the hero had a lot of resistance to that. They're psyching up, but lovely. Statue of Angelo's out. Statue of Jesse's is good crackle. How did these statues come into being? They must have been created by Rapthorne for this version of the castle. He must have known that we are his 4 greatest adversaries. Beautiful, Statue of Jess is out. And I think we should have them here. One more zap, and then Jess's Kaboom should finish the job nicely, I think. That'll be 50 tension, so should get them both out. Although Statue of Zack is still standing. The greatest statue of all. He's got a zap as well, oh dear. Did we ever get Zappo in this game? Or Kazap? I can't remember. That might be a level thing. I've lost all our tension now. Damage isn't there. Not quite. I'm not going to bother psyching up because don't need to really. Normal attacks. Just going to do a Kafrizzle. I've never used Kafrizzle, but it's quite a good spell as it turns out. Worked well against Rapthorne. Could be a finisher. There we go. Beautiful. Statues are down. We have defeated ourselves. They didn't quite have our strategic intelligence, but they had all our spells and abilities. Right. It's a long way out of this place. I quite like the scripted encounters though. It's good that you can't just evac straight out and skip all of this, because I don't know, it's quite a fun part of the game just sort of running out. Again, it'd be lovely if the game had a run button, but oh well. I'll let it slide for my favourite game of all time. It's interesting that there's no monsters here though, only the scripted encounters. Only the kind of... Should we interpret this? Only the monsters that Rapthorne wanted to stay behind have stayed behind. The ones he sent after us explicitly, I guess. But Rapthorne's dead. We killed him. We've completed the game. Just need to make it out of here alive and then we are job done. I think, maybe. I just about see the red crystal glow as well outside that window. Wonder if that will be anything sinister. Uh-oh. The water's going up. Place is flooding. What is it? More beasties? Oh dear. Big sea dragons. Are these megalodons? Yeah, megalodons. Oh, I played this game too many times. Right, normal strats with the Timbrel, I think. And then we'll just fire them all out next turn. Hopefully these guys don't have Dazzle, but I'm going to use spells anyway. The colours on those guys are so good. The gradient on them. Again, hats off to the HD mod maker. It's Timbrel, everyone on 20. And let's fire them all out. There goes Zap. Yeah, why not? And then Parallax, and then another Timbrel, and then Swoosh. Easy game. 450. That's only 20 tension as well, that's massive. Oh god, they've got crits. Jess just tanking it. That dragon robe is so good. I think it becomes less good later on in the game, because I think it is fixed damage, whereas the Metal Slime Armor is percentage. Right, that would definitely be a killer. 100%. No doubt about it. And the Zap should be a finisher as well, I think. The Timbrel of Tension has made so much difference. I don't think he would have stood a chance against Rapthorne without that. Cheeky level up for Red, who is not even here. I can't remember what we're doing with... oh yeah, going for Blade Cascade. That's the one. She can wield swords now as well, which... I've got no idea what the best weapon is for Red. You'd imagine it'd be the Falcon Blade, but I'm not entirely convinced it is. Got no idea. We'll explore strategies more in the post-game. But we'll get Red and Mori a bit more involved in the post-game. I can only imagine the post-game is very soon, since we have defeated Rapthorne. We're nearly there. Just didn't make it out of the castle alive. Are there going to be any more scary boss encounters? No, it doesn't look like it. We just need to make it onto that balcony, and then we can teleport straight out. We've done it. We're in the... oh dear. We're in the clear, aren't we? Oh god, the red crystals. They're shining. Onto rubble. Oh god. What's it doing? There he is. That's such a sick scene. I love that one. I forgot how much I love that one. The Appear of Ruin. And we're going to get Dormagus' theme again. We know this is a big fight now. Right. It's a big fight. I love this fight as well because it lets you do anything you want. Because he has a very predictable attack pattern and that he attacks and does nothing else. It's entirely... I don't think I've ever lost this fight in any of my playthroughs. It's very just, he attacks and then you heal it, and then he attacks again and then you heal that. I think he always goes last as well. So, one attack. Which is quite heavy. And that's it. So it's just one heal of Angelo. And, right, we'll go to 50 tension, and I'm not even going to bother with the teams, it's more fun doing it without, I think. Timbrel of Tension, and then full heal Jess. Very straightforward fight, this one, I think. Oh dear, he's gone first. And he's missed. Nearly made me panic then. Oh, I've gone before the tension. Oh well. Oh, so is Yangus. What are you doing, boys? You're meant to be slower. Meant to let the lady go first. Not following the script. Oh well. Alright, Angelo's on 50. I might as well have Angelo attack next turn. Just do a cheeky Falcon Slash. We'll have the boys psych up. Just Timbrel again. Angelo attack. Alright, that's 50. Yeah, 600 damage. My damage cap is almost always against the Ruin. We do that little battle record screen where it shows you how much damage you've done in one turn. He's missed. It's me on 20. Me on 50. Hero and Yangus might end up on 100 next turn. I generally tend to believe it's never worth trying to go for 100 tension. Because you won't always get it, and it's just kind of not worth the difference in damage, but... I don't know, I could be wrong. And the turn's written itself again, I didn't have to think at all about that. Right, Jess goes first. Ruin's missed, lovely. So it's not really worth... not worth oomphin' with Jess, but I think Angelo is about to unlock oomph as well. I was going to say it might be worth using oomph in conjunction with all the tension. A cheeky 600. You didn't let Jess go first though. Right, Hero's got to 100. And so is Jess, right. I'll attack with Jess then. So this is where you want Magic Burst, really. And he's turned Super Saiyan for the first time in this playthrough. And Jess will do the same thing as well. I'm pretty sure with 100 tension you also take half damage. In addition to being ready to unleash a monster attack. Jess looking hard as fuck. Well, I've attacked already. Cheeky 900 on the board. Right, I might just have everyone attack now. Jess is going to attack as well, Dilka Frizzle, so might as well just have everyone go for it. I don't know how much... he's got quite a lot of health. It's kind of... he's given all that health just so you can have fun with it, I think. It's an enjoyable boss fight because you can just do anything. There he goes. 1200 damage with Jessica Frizzle. That is a monster spell. And a piece of Orichalcum, lovely. Definitely need that for alchemy at some point. But there we go, the ominous theme has stopped. And I think that means we are in the clear. we can fly out. Beautiful. Job done. We've beaten the game, guys. It's only, what is it, episode 17 of this series? And we've done it. Let's fly straight out. We can watch the collapse of the castle from far away. Hanging around just to make sure it definitely does get eradicated. Oh dear. What's it doing? Oh dear. There's emblems shining. Yeah. It's got veins like the roots in Trodane. What's it doing? It's creating some sort of vortex. Sucking everything in. Oh god. What is happening? I'll get sucked in. Oh dear, we're falling in. Oh, the Godbird Soulstone. It's broken out. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. What the fuck? Rapthorne has absorbed his own castle.
At last, my soul has the almighty flesh and blood it deserves. The time has come. Now, for the rite of union that will bring the two worlds together as one.
Oh, please no. That's going to be the world of light and darkness, isn't it? That's what he wanted. He wanted to rule over light and dark. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. They're going to be pouring in from the world of darkness. But if he's letting in minions from the world of darkness, does that mean someone else can come through? Oh dear. Little Gemons. Fly away, Soulstone. Ah shit. We're falling. What are the portals going to do? Everyone's closing one. Closing the other. Oh. Yeah, it's Imperia. She's made it through the world of darkness. Back in the world of light. Please help. Now that you're here. She's got us. Beautiful.
Rapthorne has opened the door between the world of light and the world of darkness. I was able to come through, but in my wake come dark hordes innumerable.
You know we've noticed.
Unchecked, his evil minions will exterminate every living being in this world.
And we're running away. He sealed himself in. Oh dear. Do you know, I was so sure we'd beaten him. Now what do we do? How do we fight him in that shield?
Rapthorne has already assumed his full physical form. Matters have gone beyond sealing him away now. Our only recourse is to defeat him in battle.
It was always going to come down to that, wasn't it? The game set us up to have every heir killed, just to give us this final fight.
It is the only way to save our world now that he has become so powerful. But the chances of defeating him are slim. You are our only hope. You have the blood of a chosen one in your veins. Within you, there shines a glimmer of light.
So this is never really explained beyond that. Blood of a chosen one. We're not one of the descendants of the sages or anything, so I don't really know what Imperia means here, other than just us being a hero of the time.
But in his current state, Rapthorne is protected by a mighty shield. We must first break it down, for it renders him impervious to harm.
What?
Hold out your hand.
Just me? What is that?
That is the echo flute.
Ah, so we can summon Arceus.
We will not be able to penetrate Rapthorne's shield alone. We will need help.
Okay.
The help of the seven
Oh, different
sages.
game, my bad.
The brave souls who sealed Rapthorne away long ago. I can feel them. Their will is strong. They have returned to help us to defeat the Lord of Darkness once and for all. They have taken the form of 7 magical orbs, each containing the power of one sage. Use the flute. It will aid you in finding them. They are scattered around the world, but you must bring them together.
Okay.
If you are near an orb when you play the flute, it will answer you with an echo, just as there were 7 sages. Now there are 7 orbs. You must gather all 7 before returning to me here.
Got it.
I too have something I must find, so I must go, but I will return. There is little time. We must hurry.
I agree. The end of the world is upon us, but it's not going to be upon us until the next episode. So in the next one, we will be doing the final boss and the ending. And I will see you then. Peace.